Hello, my name's Anna Gori and I'm President of Interparents, which is the umbrella association of all the European schools' parents' associations. They send 2 representatives to our meeting, and we are here today having our meeting at the European School in Culham, and I would like to introduce you to the team. The next one to introduce you to is my Vice President, who is José Sánchez Martínez from the Brussels 2 School.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is José Sánchez. I'm Vice President of Interparents and father of 3 children in the European School in Woluwe in Brussels. I've come here today to Culham to defend, together with the parents and children from all the European schools, the added value of European education. This value is now at risk. The Board of Governors and the Member States are proposing real cuts in the European education and to the European school system. Pretending that the budget is just frozen is wrong in view of the fact that we have a larger intake of students, that we have 2 additional schools in the European school system, and it's the wrong message right now in times of supposed crisis. We need to spend the way out of the crisis to have a well-formed, a well-trained European youth. The European schools can be a model which can be exported. The European school system has to be viable and financially sound by extending it to a wider public. I thank you very much, and I ask all those who take decisions on the Board of Governors and elsewhere to think of what we are putting at risk by just artificially juggling around with little measures, with tinkering around, without seeing the broad picture and the added value of European education. Thank you.
My name is Caroline Hetterscheid. I'm the Secretary of Interparents. I'm very worried about the insufficient funding for the European schools. I support all the actions that Interparents is going to take.
Okay, hi, my name is Carlos Trejo. I'm representing Alicante European School at Interparents. We're here today demonstrating and supporting the 12th of April action on the Board of Governors in regard of what underfunding issues are happening. We are strong believers on the multilingualism, which is one of the parts that perhaps may be affected with all this budgetary situation. We strongly believe on the European community as a whole, and building up citizens with linguistic skills. So please join us and in this protest.
Sabine Biazi from the European School in Bergen, Netherlands. We're extremely concerned about the budget cuts because we have had, in percentage terms, the highest cut of all the European schools. Even with vertical and horizontal groupings of classes, no complementary activities, ICT lessons reduced to the minimum, and absolutely no groups of less than 5 students created in our school. Even with such drastic measures and cuts, we've not been able to reach the full amount of the extra savings we've been requested to achieve, and therefore we fully support the action.
My name's Rachel Harvey-Kelly. I'm a parent of 2 children in the UCLA school. I've also had my children in Luxembourg and Varese, so we have lots of experience of this great system, and we will defend it in its entirety.
Hello dear parents, I'm speaking to you from Culham, where the Interparents meeting is taking place. My name is Nazaré Vinha. I represent the European School Brussels 2, Woluwe, and we are here debating, amongst other issues, the demonstration that will take place on the 12th. We are happy to announce you that we have almost 3,000 signatures, 2,950 by yesterday. It will be a big movement against all the budget cuts. We support the action of the Interparents, and we count on every one of you to support our movement for the future of our children and against the budget cuts. be with us on the 12th, every one of you. Thank you very much.
Bonjour, également l'APE de Bruxelles 3 soutient le mouvement de protestation contre le fait que la communauté dit qu'elle ne peut pas équilibrer le budget des écoles européennes. Nous faisons appel à vous de joindre la manifestation et nous faisons appel au Board of Governors de penser que les 27 pays les plus riches du monde ne peuvent pas venir et dire qu'ils ne sont pas capables d'équilibrer un petit budget comme celui des écoles européennes. Merci beaucoup.
Hi, my name is Horst Nichols. Today I'm representing Brussels 4. We are still just a small school compared to the others and do not face exactly the same problems like them, but we want to express that we're also concerned about the budget cuts because it will get us more or less in the next couple of years, and is something that runs right across or against all of the system or all of the ideas that's behind the European schools.
I'm Karen van Vrede. I'm proudly representing the European School Column at the premises of the European School Column, where we are holding one of our important meetings. We as a school are facing a lot of difficulty already, given the fact that our school is due to close in 2017. We are struggling with the situation, but we are trying to do everything we can to keep as many pupils at the school and have more pupils joining the school over the next couple of years. We therefore find it extremely difficult to accept anything that would cause any further disruption to our school, and we support every possible way in which we can make sure that we have no further issues in the school, that we can keep a healthy, viable school, and up to 2017 as well as beyond 2017.
My name is Fritz Phillips. I speak on behalf of the Parents Association of the European School in Frankfurt, and we very strongly support the Action Day on 12th of April in Brussels. We are also concerned about the reduction measures, and we are concerned about the underfunding of the European school system, which in our view will impact the quality of teaching in the European schools. So we very, very strongly support those measures. I will say the same once more in French for those who prefer that language. Nous soutiendrons très très fortement les mesures de l'action à Bruxelles le 12 avril et nous sommes très très concernés par les mesures de réduction des budgets et de la façon comment le système des écoles européennes est actuellement dans une situation difficile à cause du manque de moyens partout dans le système. Bonne chance pour mardi.
Hello, my name is Sarah Winthrop. I'm the IP representative for Karlsruhe. The Karlsruhe Parents Association is absolutely against the underfunding that is adversely affecting the principles of the European education system. We feel that the proposed cuts threaten the pedagogical aspect of the schooling on offer, and we insist that all pupils are educated side by side without discrimination of any sort. We do not accept any decisions that impact mother tongue teaching and restrict educational support systems for the most vulnerable of pupils. The Karlsruhe Parents Association will be demonstrating on the 12th of April and fully support the action taking place in Brussels.
Hello, my name is Raoul Precht. I represent the Luxembourg Parents Association. So we cover practically the two schools in Luxembourg, Luxembourg 1 and Luxembourg 2. And we are very, very happy to participate in this action on the 12th of April against the budget cuts in the European schools, or against, if you wish, the underfinancement of the European schools. We are very happy to have also the staff committees with us on this particular action, and we hope that we can give a clear sign to the political authorities on this.
Yes, hello, my name is Gertrude Löwestam and I am Interparents representative from Mol, and I will say that I strongly support this action that we will take for the budget cuts and the survivors of the European school.
Hello, Eduardo Pastore from the Parents Association of the European School in Munich. We are very concerned about the future of the education that is affecting the European school system, and we are completely support the demonstration on April 12 in Brussels.
Hello to everybody, I'm Britta Herkenert-Conti, representing the Parents Association Varese, and I'm here to support the intervention of Interparents and the action which will be take place on the 12th of April. We will have it in Varese too, and we are very concerned about every discrimination and cuts and what is happening to small students and students' options, and we very much hope that the European system, like it is, like we know it until now, will continue to exist and will continue to have the quality it always had. Thank you.
Well, you've now met the team, and I'm very proud that all the schools were represented today at our Interparents meeting, which I think is indicative of the importance we attach to the fundamental principles of European schooling, and the fundamental principles we hope that the Board of Governors next week will defend on behalf of our children in the European schools. We will be watching the Board of Governors, representatives of every member state, to see what they decide for our children and our schools and the system as a whole, not just today, this year, but for many years to come. Education cannot be switched on and off like a tap. An option that is not available this year means that a child's educational continuity and decisions about their education have been fundamentally changed. The Board of Governors will be deciding upon that next week, and we are hoping that they will make these decisions with the future of European schooling in mind and the principles which 50 years ago, over 50 years ago, these schools were set up. Parents are together, speaking with one voice and in many languages, asking the Board of Governors to rethink with imagination and enthusiasm ways to continue the noble idea which parents had back in Luxembourg in 1953. So I'm going to read from our action programme, because all parents' associations are fighting the decision to cut the school budgets so deeply that they are touching the pillars of this very high-quality European education. Staff representatives, too, are vigorously contesting these cuts. Action is being organised on Tuesday, the 12th of April, the day the Board of Governors meets to decide these matters. Interparents will, amongst others, including staff representatives, be making a statement on the situation affecting European schools. Then, Interparents asks that the Board of Governors vote no to decisions with no pedagogical value, aimed at cutting costs at children's costs, decisions which in our view are tantamount to changing the educational offer as defined in the Convention. Interparents asks the Board of Governors to vote no to decisions which will be taken and will have long-term consequences on European schooling as we know it and as it has functioned for 50 years. Interparents asks the Board of Governors to vote no to decisions such as reorganisation of classes and groups, definition of SEN, ONL and small pupils, definitions of learning support and rattrapage.